It is time now for Ask the Expert. A new year always brings new goals when it comes to finances, exercise, and diet. But what about your mental health?
So joining us live this afternoon is Terry McGuire. She just started a podcast called Giving Voice to Depression. Terry, thanks for being here. Good to see you. So if people are going through their own checklist for 2018, what should they be saying or asking about when it comes to their own mental health?
I think the important thing is, you are always hearing this time of year, the gyms are packed, right? And we're all resolving to lose 10 pounds and to eat healthier. And those are all great things to do. I wholly endorse them. It's just our health doesn't go down. It's the entire body, and that includes our mental health. So I think we just need to ask ourselves and just sort of tune in every now and then. And when you're feeling off-centered, obviously I deal with depression, so I look at sort of the other end or a little further down the spectrum. But for everybody, you check in with yourself when you've been thrown off a little, you're really stressed, there's a lot of anxiety in your life, you may be experiencing grief, whatever the things are, and you ask, what helps me? What centers me? Is it talking to a friend? Is it being alone? Is it going for a bike ride like you would probably do, or is it taking a nap like I would probably do? What brings you back to center?
Getting that conversation going.
So, and also, so for getting this conversation started, but then where do you go from? I mean, is it something where you should right away look into going to see a therapist, or is it something
holistic approach?
Medicine, or?
I would say the conversation starts with yourself first, right? You check in and you say, how am I handling, the post-holiday? Holidays are really hard for people. It's not like the ball drops and it's all better for people who struggle through them. So if somebody's still having a hard time, you sort of check in and say, is it starting to lighten up or isn't it? And when the things that normally work for you, again, whether that's some exercise, whether that's rest, whether that's friends, whether that's reading, whether that's playing with your pet or your kids, if those don't work, then it's time to ask somebody else. And you can check in with your partner too, your boss, somebody who knows you well and works with you, and say, do I seem a little off? Because I sure feel that way. And then you can talk to your medical doctor, a psychiatrist, a psychologist. Medical doctors are easier for a lot of people because they think those other doctors mean more. And then find out what they say. It might be meds, it might be therapy, it might be something more holistic.
Thank you for coming in.
Thank
Check
you.
out your podcast,
Giving Voice to Depression.
So you can find it out there. Thanks, Terry.
Thank you.
Got a question for our experts? Email them at asktheexpert@today'stmj4.com. You can also leave a voicemail. We do have the number right there for you.